Good evening. How are we? So it's been 29 days since the Reds last played. So we had a game today. It was a friendly in the desert in Dubai against Leon. So yeah, that that was just a warm up game to get the stiffness out the legs of some of the senior players. I don't want to harp on too much about the result. It's immaterial. You saw the side that started the game, and you saw the side that finished the game. A lot of youngsters in there, be it that Adrian, Naby, Simi Cass, and the Ox finished the game there. And two of those players just coming back from injury. And it was a silly penalty shootout at the end of the game. Pointless, really. You lose the game, you lose the game, and why have a penalty shootout to gain a point? A bit silly as football rules and regs come. Harvey Elliott looks like he's picked up a little knock, or I say a little knock. We don't know how serious that's going to be for him and us. Just talking about knocks, unfortunate that Luis Diaz has picked up a fresh injury. Reports say it's not on the same injury that he's had. It's a different injury. So I'm not sure if it's on the same side as his previous injury. So the lad's going to have a bit of surgery. I don't know if he's already had it. If not, so looks like he's going to be out till March. But this has been a transition season for Liverpool. We just have to. It's just another blow for us. We just have to dust ourselves off, and go again. So just sticking to the warm weather training camp that we've got out in Dubai. We'll play again on Friday, I think, against AC Milan at some point. I think that might be an early kickoff. Or maybe a later kickoff than today, so I'm not so sure about. But as I say, it's all about getting some rustiness out of the legs because of that pathetic FIFA tournament in the desert somewhere that I've not watched 1 minute of. Just talking about that competition in the desert. 6 of our players should be back with us soon, with Canate still out there. So he looks like he didn't play against England yesterday, which is good. But Trent will be back, and so will Hendo. So yeah, they should be joining up the camp in the next few days, or in Hendo's case, maybe slightly longer. But all is good with us getting back after 29 days of this silliness that we're having this season. And just talking about the injuries as well, the Liverpool have got a club doctor now. He's called Jonathan Powers. He's a West Derby lad. I don't know, he was born and brought up there, but he's done the rounds of working with various England teams and some rugby league, rugby union teams. So he comes with a lot of experience, and let's hope that now we've got a doctor on board, and I'm not having a go at the medical staff that are there because we've had horrendous injuries this season. Let's hope with the doctor we can get these players' procedures sorted out pretty quickly than normal. Other news, nothing really to report on the sale of the club. Rumours are that FSG, these are only rumours, so don't shoot me, the messenger. I don't get too excited about things at Liverpool if they're not happening. I leave that to the the keyboard warriors on Twitter and other social media outlets. So just on the sale bit, as I say, they're only rumours. FSG are saying that they're now looking into a partial sale or money being brought in to fund the transfers, etc. Personal note, if I was FSG, I would be looking to sell out now, because you cannot wind some of the Liverpool supporters up. I'm sort of like, I'm comfortable that they are still our owners. They've treated us okay. We've had a few issues with them that we brought to their attention, and things have happened. Okay, so but yeah, FSG just need to on this one. I know it's very important for them, but it's also important for us as supporters. We need to get some clarity, and not little things being sent out from across the pond from the Boston Globe, which is owned by FSG. If you want to talk to people, you've got to be liaising with us Liverpool supporters a bit more on that. And I don't mean by that we want to know who wants to buy the club, or who's put a bid in, or who's done this and who's done that. What I mean is that we'd just like to be kept informed. It's still the status quo, nothing's happening, etc., etc. So, because they will get some backlash from some Liverpool supporters, and we have to be realistic about that. I'm not a voice here for FSG. I'm not really a voice for all Liverpool supporters on here. I'm just making my own opinion, my own assumption of what's going on with the sale. Transfer news, you know me on transfers. I don't say anything until they've happened. I say there's loads of internet talk, social media talk about we've 98% done on signing somebody from Borussia Dortmund, and I'm not going to name names because I'm not going to fall into that for that category. But there are other names that have been bandied about that Liverpool have made inquiries about for the January window on there. So again, okay, let's just take some deep breaths, because we are going to be in for one hell of a full throttle second half or quarter of the season left to go, whatever you want to call it. We really need to be hitting the ground running when we play Man City on the 23rd. I expect us to be playing a strong team. We have to be playing a strong team against Man City. I don't want to see no weak links there, etc. I want to see us play the strongest team possible against them. So it is a week and a bit away, 2 weeks maybe, nearly, until we play them. And as I say, I want us to have a strong side out, because we're then away to Aston Villa before we're home to Leicester on the 30th. And believe me, the games will start to come thick and fast. We'll have the Champions League games around the corner as well. So yeah, it's going to be a full busy season. Jota is with the boys at Dubai, getting some training done in the heat. He's probably on his own, doing his own stuff there. But I think it's very important that players that are injured are involved in what effectively is a second pre-season again for us after the break. Just talking about players that injured. Naby was back. He didn't do too much today. He'll just have to find his feet again. Some people say he'll be injured before we play Man City. I've seen that on Twitter. Let's just leave the lad alone. I've had my say on him. He's Ox was playing today as well. He just seems to be going through the motions there as well. Yeah, so really nothing else to say about Liverpool. Contract talks. Something in the pipeline about Bobby might be signing a extension to his contract. For me, I saw him today in the first half. He was really, really good. He was up for it. He was one of the players that didn't go to the footy tournament in the desert, and he looked really sharp. So, but yeah, if that comes off, that's I think that's a good thing for the club to keep Bobby there. He's been a tremendous servant to us. We've got the best out of him. He's a tremendous asset to have in the squad, because I think he'll will probably become a squad player eventually, and then obviously he will have to move on. So yeah, really good. I'm glad the Reds are back. It's I've been watching non-league football, lower league football, just to keep me in mind. I've not watched anything else really. Just been flickering through the Twitter, which you do when you're not interested in any other football. Lots of stories being banted about, lots of journos saying things about Liverpool, the sale of the club. A lot of them are saying which players are coming in and how lyrical they are about these players. Some are saying that deals are being done as we speak. I'm just as calm as you like. Bit of a Virgil van Dijk for me. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, okay. Not going to lose any sleep over it. We can't change things, etc. Just need to get behind the boys. Are we going to do the top four? If I'm honest, if we stay injury free and we get on one of our famous runs, a Jurgen Klopp team run, we could sneak in or maybe even do a bit better. But we'll have to wait and see. So I'll do another one of these again after the AC Milan game, and then we get down to the nitty-gritty of getting prepared for the Man City game in the Carabao Cup. It's great to be back on here. If you like my comments, please tick below. If you want to give me a comment, if you want to talk about anything, please send me a message. If you want to subscribe, please do. Okay, it's all about you guys, not about me. It's about your opinions, and mine is just an opinion on here. I don't get too involved in any of the this is going to happen, that's going to happen, he's rubbish, he's not on his game. Look, footballers at the end of the day, yes, they get paid a good wage to be a footballer, but they play for Liverpool Football Club, so we expect them to be top notch with Jurgen in charge. Okay, if there's any further news, anything else about Liverpool, I'll be back on here. I think I'll do a few more of these now, because obviously there's going to be a lot happening when we get back playing again, and obviously see what happens with the for sale or not for sale of the football club. Okay, have a boss one. Up the Reds.